Hello everybody. It's 3 months now since we suspended meeting for worship in our churches and locked the doors. I vividly remember thinking to myself at the dismissal at the end of the communion service that Sunday, when would it be that we would all meet together again? We knew so little of pandemics and viruses. Now we are all too familiar. My generation, the baby boomers, congratulated ourselves before COVID-19 that we were born at the right time in history. No world wars, the NHS to take care of us from cradle to grave, relatively wealthy. We sailed through life relatively unscathed. COVID-19 has changed all that. It has also highlighted the inequalities in society that still need to be addressed. We have all become accustomed to generally having our own way, having what we want, when we want it, being in control. If this wretched pandemic has taught us anything, it's how far from reality we have drifted. We want things to return to how they were, to be with family and friends, to hug our grandchildren, to share a meal, to watch some cricket, to gather together in church to worship. We want and need all these things and more, and we can't have them. For many of us, this is a shock, a new experience, not being in control, not within reason getting what we want. It's a reminder to us that for the majority of people in the world, that's the normal way of things for them, compounded by the endless digital images all around them of us in the West, consuming like there is no tomorrow. We all want to be back in our churches, and the good news is that through the extraordinary efforts of volunteers, some of our buildings will be open by the end of the week for private prayer and reflection. Selborne, Chawton and Farringdon are opening. Newton Valence, Hartley Maudit and West Weldham are using the opportunity to undertake long-planned restoration and maintenance works and will remain closed for the time being. Other such small churches, such as East Weldham, have not reopened because they simply do not have the human resources to undertake the hygiene and cleaning essential to keep people safe. We've all seen the efforts gone to by our supermarkets, and there is no way we can replicate and sustain similar procedures with our limited resources. In July, we may be able to open for worship. When we know more, I'll let you know. In the meantime, we need to be aware that things just won't be the same. No Holy Communion, possibly no hymn singing, social distancing. Fortunately, our new capacities will be very much in line with our usual church attendances. No friends who are shielding will be present. The elderly may not be there. If only younger and healthier people are able to gather, how will those who are excluded feel? Who can't be there? To those who are pushing so hard to return to church as it was, as soon as possible, I hear you. Many are prepared to return and take the consequences, and I respect this. But we have to be mindful that it may be actually others who suffer. For every selfish act, someone else, somewhere else, suffers. We are free to put ourselves at risk, but not others. We have to be careful. This virus has not gone away. It's a perfect metaphor for sin. We are all learning very hard lessons, lessons about what is truly important, about our connectedness to others and to God. None of us will be truly happy or safe until all are happy and safe. When I have more news about the reopening of our church for worship, I'll let you know. In the meantime, stay safe and may God bless you.